welcome to another episode of Alan Writes. We're working on Lucky Gold, and I've already started working on it, which is why I'm eager to run right into it. I already changed a little stuff up here, made him cognizant of a recent trip to Colombia where he thinks she found an artifact or relic, no doubt. It's a little on the nose, but I don't care. We're moving the story along. Deep thoughts? Asked him. You may, yeah. Does talking get in the way of me writing? Sometimes. And this is one of those things. Aston. More of a prod, really. It was his turn to bet. Call, raise, or fold. A few. He admitted. A few. From the expected looks, what's it to me? What's the 2000 from the lady. The lady and the geologist. Not the, I'm gonna, oh, what's that? Neither am I. The cinema replied. I meant botanist, actually. Oh, I began to say. Then first her. Really? And you're here? There came a nod from across. And you're here? Long story. I like a good story. Asian businessman. A doctorate. A single-minded pursuit. In one so young as yourself. I only achieved a master's of business these last 2 years. 2 years ago. That's good. Master's degrees are useful. What about your... She did so. Tyler noticed that the wife of the Asian couple shifted in small annoyance. I'm sure uncertain, he folded. Let play continue. I'm sure we all have a surprising degree of knowledge at this table. Said, you have no idea, Mr. Hollywood remarked as the pot ran to the bluff. Might have been a bluff. But then can learn a lot. You just apply yourself. Have the time to apply. This cinema. Finding the time is the key. Change up the dialogue. That's true. The wife of the I spent many years my degree. Psychology. You ask. No one had, but let's see. Was a wedge between her and her husband in an otherwise fruitful union. Easy to split them. With a little work. To what end? It did no good to hurt people randomly. There had to be a reason. Though spite was often sufficient. Here, the couple had been polite, and so he would give them a pass for now. Psychology. Tyler asked, as the big and small blinds were laid. Are you chance writing a book? Eventually, she said, but not about gambling. The risks people take in their everyday lives, the cost and reward systems we all use for determining what we that's a mouthful, said. Everybody wants something. Everybody can get it. What was that? It was, what do they want? Why can't they have it? And not everybody can get it. There's a third part to that. I'm not remembering right now. They do about that. It's another thing. Yes. And more. Risks like skydiving, for example. Chase a thrill at the possible expense of life itself. And they caressed her husband's. He'd been quite the risk taker in his youth, and she'd not fixed it. There was no fixing people. This is Tyler. Not really. You just channeled there. Oh, not this again. Not this again. You just channeled there into more profitable venues. Made them appreciate their situation. You just channeled their needs into more profitable venues, preferably those that favored you, which is why he never visited underwent therapy. There was no need. He was profitable. And he didn't want someone pushing him in ways he couldn't understand. He folded again by reflex, not bothering to even look at his cards. You alright? Miss Cinema asked him. I'm in thought. Between acquisitions, actually, and my mind. Let's put that in there. He replied honestly, and decided to use that. Between acquisitions, actually, and whenever I'm between acquisitions. Other paths. Sad, tragic youth. I make for a good character. Don't I? Tyler replied. Which movie are you, twitched a grin. A boyish one. All doubt. But in a jovial way. Okay. It's called Lakeside 6. I may be a gambler in it. Also maybe not. The script's not set. Annoying? Not really. I'll play whatever they give me. I'll play whatever. Just like I'll play this last hand and then get out or I get fleeced. An expressive laugh. Not this time. I would said chips sparing one for the dealer. It's a tip. Breaking even. And that puts me ahead. He'll do well. He doesn't die from an overdose. Ugh. The lure and temptations of acting, well known to him. The need to always be bright and engaged, as people never were. but it was demanded. To put on a show for the public at all times. Alright, I'm not sure where I'm going with this. This is Tyler's scene, but he wants to interact with Miss Flowers more. Interacting with people who he doesn't have control over gets him muddled. Okay, that's good. That's good. I can work with that. I said a farewell. Farewell and good luck. Like I said, withdrew. Might do well if he doesn't. Yet not succumb. To the burning. You. A waste of returned to table. Somehow, I think they kept playing, seeking to peel a little money off the others. Seeking to peel a little money off the others. Thousands exchanged hands, back and forth. Flowers came off well. 2 pair against the Asians. And the wife to call it as well. Miss Cinema dropped out after the last card, the river, called the river. Failed to give her a full ounce while it completed. Flowers. Let me make sure of that. Is 2 pair? Is 2 pair beaten by flush, straight, 3 of a gun, 2 pairs? Yes. later, after last communal card. The blinds were up to 10,000. And Tyler's chips were low. Can I buy an extension? Tyler asked the dealer, knowing it would be accepted. The casino was ever courteous, and this wasn't a tournament. Can I buy an extension? But of course, the dealer replied, his accented European something. These were the first words he'd spoken since Tyler had said, "A good dealer is a quiet one." The servant was summoned. Sorry, paperwork. And Tyler made a show of hesitating. Over the amount. How much? He asked Miss Flowers. How much you got? She replied. Quite a bit, actually, he said. My recent investment. In paid off. Your investments. Stock acquisition, an acquisition, a swap, a stock swap with another company. I was required to reduce my interest in the new business to below 50%. The payout was worth it. She gave him considering glance. There's the hook, little fish, he thought, as he wrote out quest for 200,000. The better to match her own castle of chips. Come and the bait is tasty. Okay, and then we're gonna have to leave that there because we'll figure it out. They're going to talk. They're the only two players. As the sole opposition at the table, words had the ring of a challenge. Now, he doesn't know that she's altruistic, only that she's getting a lot of money. So when he finds out that she's got basically an energy sink to return the energies to the world, he's going to be a little upset. But he still thinks he can push her over the edge. He just has to be all in one, and he has to lure her into spending on herself. Push those energies through her and initiate a backlash. All right. Good enough. I don't know where this is going. I don't know if this scene's going to work. It's got some back and forth, and I can fluff it out a bit. Some of the characters are a bit thin, but then they're here for this scene, and that's it. They all have their story. Who is Miss Cinema? Who is Mr. Hollywood? The Asian couple. Even, you know, it's all good. It's all good. What we use and what we don't use will be determined later. That's the second draft. All right. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Alan Writes. I'm going to be working on Lucky Gold for the time being and for a bit in the future, too. We'll see how it goes. Writing is a marathon, unless you're doing short stories, and then it's more like a sprint. Maybe an 800 meter. Anyway, not important, not important. What I do hope is that you stay safe and take care out there, all right? Thanks.